of war. In those days, a battle was to end at sunset. No one was to attack the serving attendants like flag bearers and drummers. If someone surrendered, left the field, or was unarmed, he was not attacked. Combat was between equals, that is, chariot against chariot, elephant against elephant, and horsemen against horsemen. Foot soldiers fought foot soldiers. If one person was fighting with another, a third person must not interfere. Although both sides accepted the rules, during the chaos of war, many rules were broken and many wrong things were done. But most of the time, the rules were honored, and those who broke them had to face shame and dishonor. The flags of all the commanders flew on their chariots. Bhishma's flag had a palm tree and 5 stars on it. Duryodhana's had a cobra. Thus, each one had a distinctive flag that could be recognized by his soldiers. The war begins. The armies drew up opposite each other at Kurukshetra. To everyone's surprise, Yudhishthira took off his armor and walked to the enemy side. He went to Bhishma, Drona, Kripacharya and his uncle Salya and sought their blessings before returning to his chariot and putting on his armor again. Arjuna was seated in his chariot with a pennant graced by Hanuman as he had promised. Krishna held the reins of the horses. Suddenly, seeing all his elders, teachers and relatives lined up in the battlefield opposite him, Arjuna suffered great agony of mind and heart. How could he attack, let alone kill, all these people who were his own kith and kin? He was ready to give up even before the battle. Krishna spoke to him of man's duty and the need to do what is right, even if it means standing up against your dear ones. This is known as the Bhagavad Gita. The first 2 days, Duryodhana led his forces into battle, as did Bhima from the Pandava side. The noise was shattering, with drums, conches, pipes and war cries, as well as the cries of wounded and dying men. On the first day, Bhishma caused a lot of death and destruction. Young Abhimanyu attacked to stop him, but was not successful. There was a fierce attack by Bhima and Drishtadyumna, Virata and his sons Sweta and Uttar. The sons of Virata were killed by Salya and Bhishma. Krishna and the Pandavas knew that it was necessary to kill Bhishma if they had to win the war. The next day, Arjuna attacked Bhishma. The combatants were equally matched. In other part of the field, Drona battled with Drishtadyumna, wounding him. Bhima rescued Drishtadyumna. On the second day, Arjuna and Bhima had caused a lot of damage to the Kauravas. The third day saw another ferocious battle. Both the armies in formation clashed violently. Bhishma led the Kaurava charge with Duryodhana. Bhima and Arjuna fanned out to attack the Kauravas. Bhishma and Drona attacked Yudhishthira, who was supported by Nakula and Sahadeva. Shakuni attacked Satyaki and Abhimanyu, but was defeated by them. Bhima and Ghatotkach took on Duryodhana, driving him back. Duryodhana could never accept defeat and take responsibility for his own bad actions. He spoke bitterly to Bhishma, accusing him of favoring the Pandavas and their allies. Bhishma continued to do his duty. Arjuna fought him unsuccessfully. This made Krishna very angry because the warrior's duty is to fight with his full power. If he failed, Krishna himself would have to break his vow and kill Bhishma, he said. Arjuna agreed that he would never falter in performing his duty.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.